Midwest ghost hunter, and I am currently driving through the snowy land.
Get out of the car.
Hey everybody, it's the Shape back to another video, and I hope you had a safe, happy Thanksgiving. I appreciate all the support over especially the last couple of videos. You guys are amazing, and I do not deserve you. Now, Debunkers Anonymous. It's a group on Facebook where we talk debunking 24 hours, 7 days a week. I seen a post in there about Pam Barbers. She saw an edit in a video of a particular YouTuber that I've called out in the past. You guys may know him as Midwest Ghost Hunter. You know I like him, buddy. Remember the Villisca Axe Murder House? Now, before we get into the video real quick, I just do want to point out that every real ghost hunter, paranormal investigator that I've talked to, says the evidence it's not easy to get. And this is from everyone I've ever spoke to. Yet this guy catches all this.
Multiple Class A EVPs, full body shadow figure, paranormal misfigure, rocking chair moves, tricycle rolls, radio turns on by itself, dog gets knocked over, multiple knocks, multiple footsteps, door slammed shut, and much, much more. You are in for a ride, ladies and gentlemen. Boyd House.
Midwest Ghost Hunters at the Boyd House. And the last video I done on him, he left a pretty interesting comment on the video. I mean, he wasn't what you call disrespectful, but more like hurt, like, how dare you? You know, and I've seen him comment on other channels that talk about debunkers, like debunkers are bad for YouTube, they're bad for paranormal. I've seen his comments and they're agreeing with all that. And he's probably going to come and whine about this one as well. Seems to be a reoccurring theme for this guy. Now, keep in mind, these are all my opinions, except when I state otherwise. And there's a couple times I'm going to state otherwise. You'll want to watch this video.
The Boyd House was built in 1901.
The first residents were department store owner Fred and his wife Minnie Eckhart. In life, they would have a total of 11 children.
However, 4 of them would pass away
Prematurely.
As they grew older, Minnie would pass away from a stroke in 1955, and Fred would pass away peacefully within the home in 1958.
Now, as he's doing his B-roll, talking about the tragedy and everything that happened, keep in mind, this guy will have an interaction with every single spirit that he mentions. Not just experiences, but like the holy grail of experiences. There'll be a hidden word in this video too.
Since that time, there have been reports of supernatural happenings within the home. Numerous ghostly children have been heard giggling out loud.
Now, Midwest Ghost Hunter has really, really good editing skills. I'm not gonna lie, but not good enough. Not for me.
And moving dolls on their own. In one of the toy rooms, there hangs a cursed painting of a monkey.
I ain't been watching this video 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, and he's already talking about a cursed painting of a monkey. So that's what we're dealing with, huh? No, that's what you're dealing with. Because I'm out of here. I can't do this. I can't. I'm sorry. I'm going to bounce.
Alright guys, I'm just about to start my investigation. I'm just getting my equipment ready. I'm going to be filming with 2 night vision cameras here.
Post editor Shape here. Remember, don't go harass any creator that I put in a video. I don't condone it, and that's just the way it is.
This one is going to watch my back as I walk around with this one right here. I've also got a K2 meter, and I'm going to be listening in on these headphones. I'm gonna be wearing them like this.
Oh, is that how you're going to be wearing your headphones? I mean, are there any other way you can wear headphones?
That way, if I catch any EVPs that I otherwise wouldn't hear, I will hear them through the headphones.
I just love how proud of himself he looks.
It is time to go dark.
It's about to get real, ladies and gentlemen. Oh man, I'm pumped. I'm pumped. I just hope he catches something. You know, I mean, I'd hate for him to go to a location and not catch anything. That would be bad for a YouTuber who put all that time and effort into going there.
10 p.m. he wanders through the Boyd house taking pictures. Let's hope he catches something worthwhile, ladies and gentlemen. Well, hello there. Oh.
It's awfully quiet in here to start. I'm not really feeling any. Oh my god, that sounds like a woman's voice. I heard it through the headphones.
How did you hear it through the headphones? You're supposed to be listening for EVPs on the headphones unless it was so loud he just heard it over the headphones.
Sounded like it was coming from in there. I think I heard somebody in here.
Somebody? I thought it was ghosts.
Minnie, was that you? What's interesting about this spot here?
What?
Could you touch this green light that's on the table? Was that voice you? Yes. Minnie, is it okay if I ask you a few questions? Yes. Okay. My first question, Minnie, is, are you aware that you have passed away? You're no longer living. Whoa.
Now I did want to point out, it may be nothing, but as he uses the K2 meter, and he's got it laying on the table, when it goes off, you only see it from his handheld camera. You never see it from the wide shot going off. Now that's not me saying he's faking it, because we just can't see, but that is a reoccurring thing in his videos, is he only, when something happens, if he's got more than one device in that room, he'll only show you one version of it. He won't show you all the camera angles. He picks.
So then why are you still here? Are you stuck here? Or do you just like it here? Yes, okay.
Now he says he goes to these places alone. That's a lie. And there's two ways that he does his paranormal activity. It's either somebody off camera, or when it's got to be done a different way, he'll overlay a knocking sound, which is easy. You know, like, for instance, you're probably hearing knocking on this cabinet right here. And obviously here's both my hands.
You've lived here a long time, I understand. Is Fred... Okay, whoa. It's like a tap on a wall. If that was you, could you... Okay.
Oh no, ghost sounds. Ooh, they could be easily overlaid. Ooh.
If that was you, could you...
Now, coming up, I want you to pay extra attention to this next short clip, because as he's sitting there in that room, you're going to hear the radio, the dial of the radio turn on. Now, this is the one that Debunkers Anonymous Pam Barber brought up that got me initially interested in the video. Now, she said something about an edit. I don't know if this is the edit she was talking about, but this certainly caught my eyeball.
Thank you. All right, Minnie, I'm hearing you all around me right now. What? What is that? Oh my god! What the hell? That's like a radio. But how?
Did you catch it? Now, right before the main paranormal happens, the radio turning on, he's syncing the static cam, which is the cam that's sitting there recording him, and the handheld cam. He times them together in all of his videos to where they're synced up. They're recording at, you know, if it cuts to this camera, it's still happening at the same time. But right before the paranormal happens, like I'm about to show you, he's completely off.
Now, to show that he is full of it, as you can see, he's turning the camera toward the radio, and then it cuts back. Oh, look, he's pointed the wrong way, and then the paranormal happens. That shows you he edits it and cuts it the way he wants. See, they're supposed to be in sync with each other. This shows that it's not in sync.
Yes, that shows you that he just picks and chooses the clips, because it wasn't right before the paranormal happened. It wasn't even sunk up properly. The camera's aimed toward the radio, yet when it cuts to him, and he should be aimed toward the radio, he's got to aim the other direction.
You can actually hear the knob twisting as it is being activated.
What?
Too bad the radio was in a blind spot and neither camera got it.
Yeah, so not only does this show that we caught him just completely editing it wrong, maybe because when the paranormal happened, his buddy is standing over and turned the radio on. But yeah, the camera's in the wrong direction. That's a problem. When you're acting like they're all sunk, timed together, that way there's no deception. Now, I'm sure a few of his fans, whatever, they're going to point out, oh, well, simple editing error. Fair enough. A bad time for it, though, would you not agree? Now, it gets better. A lot better.
It sounds like it's changing stations. It's still on, but it's not making noise. Oh my god, the stack's coming in more. Hello?
And if you'll notice, no matter what camera it cuts to, the radio volume doesn't change. It doesn't change it. If you're using earpieces, it doesn't switch back and forth. It doesn't lower depending on where he's standing and how he's holding the camera. It stays the same. Occasionally the volume will change a slight bit, but everything else stays the same. Now, could he just be using the audio of one camera to make it just more streamlined? Sure. That's deception when you're a paranormal investigator, in my opinion. Comment below what you think, but the radio sound doesn't change.
A voice just came through! What the hell is going on? Pretty much all the way maxed. Minnie, did you just turn this radio on?
Obviously, through just the camera footage alone, and the big mess up that he did, we know that he stages. Now, as far as how he done it, it's one of two ways. Now, the camera, the radio's on, so it's not no overlay of the radio sound. But one camera is on him, and his handheld camera, which supposed to be in toward the radio, was back there. His buddy could have walked over, switched it on, and walked right out of the room. We wouldn't be the wiser. And that's probably what happened.
Now, he's already caught incredible evidence as he heads downstairs. I mean, you would be thinking, well, how can he top that evidence he's already got?
Is anyone back here? What the hell was that? Hello? The sound came from back over here.
This guy reminds me of a little kid. That's not me making fun of the guy. I'm just mentally, when he's investigating, that's what it reminds me of. He's like, I heard the noise over here, guys, and he grins like he's all excited and stuff. But the fact is, it don't change. He's going to a place that's supposedly haunted. He runs around, faking all the paranormal evidence. And make no mistake about it, every piece of evidence in this entire video is staged. None of it's real.
What the heck? Oh. That's creepy.
Oh, you mean that tricycle sitting in the middle of the floor is creepy? Okay, fair enough. I've seen scary movies, right? I'm sure in another 2 minutes, that tricycle, won't be doing anything paranormal. I am positive that this isn't foreshadowing.
Hello? Oh my god, this is one creepy room. Who's down here with me? Oh, what the hell? Oh my god. What the fuck? That's a tricycle! That's a tricycle!
Oh man. You guys are lucky I love you. I can't. I have nothing to say. For once in my life, people, I am completely out of words.
Oh my god! What the fuck? It's like up against the wall! Oh my god, that is terrifying. It must be like a child down here.
Well, it must be like a child down here because the tricycle moved by itself because an adult ghost, he couldn't push that tricycle. It has to be a kid.
Oh man. I'll tell you, Midwest Ghost Hunter, is it? I know you'll watch this video. Don't ever call yourself a paranormal investigator. Ever.
Could you move that tricycle again? It was like right in the middle of the floor, I think. Because I remember bumping into it.
Well, how convenient. Not only did you catch an extremely awesome piece of evidence, but not on camera, but you got the sound of it, right? And luckily for you, when you were walking through there earlier, you happened to bump into it. That way everybody can say, yeah, it was in the middle of the room and it went to the corner. Yep, we seen it in the middle of the room. Foreshadowing, people.
Something definitely would have had to have moved that tricycle. There's no way that would have done that by itself. So you have to actually push this thing to get it to move. I mean, how do you explain that?
It's easily explained. You faked it. Like all your videos. That's how it was done. You faked it. You were in this room. Your buddy pushed a tricycle. In the other room. You faked it. Just like the radio. You faked it.
Alright, so I'm going to walk around the house. I'm going to do some photography.
Oh, you're going to do some photography, huh? I like photography. But, I mean, what are the odds that you're going to catch anything with the camera taking pictures, right? There's no way. Spoiler alert, he catches a full-bodied apparition shadow figure and a full-bodied mist and orbs.
Could you appear by that radio that you turned on earlier? Weird. I got like an orb like right next to it. Gone. That was interesting.
That was interesting. It can't be dust if it disappeared like that, right? Can't be dust particles or anything like that. No. The problem is it didn't disappear. It's still there. It's just further from the camera. Like dust does.
And then Midwest Ghost Faker moves to the bottom of the stairs, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, I thought I heard a creak up there. Hello?
Pretty lucky you've already caught an orb and a full-bodied apparition shadow figure. The holy grail of ghost hunting, mind you. You're the best at what you do, buddy. Or you're the luckiest man on the planet. I'd go out and I'd buy 10 lottery tickets if I were you. Because you will be a billionaire. Now, those cameras, those digital cameras that you use, when you take the picture, you can see on the little display screen the picture. So why don't you show the camera that's recording, why don't you show the picture on there? Instead of just walk up to the camera, the one that's recording footage, and show us the picture on the actual camera, the photo camera, instead of running it through your editor and then showing us. Because when you put it in your editor, there's Photoshop, you know, Adobe Premiere, After Effects.
Whoa, what the fuck? Dude, I just saw a fucking shadow. Holy shit. It's right up here. Hello?
Dude, I'm gonna run up here and I'm gonna catch me a ghost. Mommy.
There was somebody standing like right there. Who's up here? I just saw somebody here. There was literally a dark mass standing at the top of these steps. I saw it in the flash of the camera. I'm gonna look and see if I can find it. Oh my god, what the fuck is that?
Turn it around, let us see the picture. Oh, that's right, you can't until you run it through Photoshop, you fake.
Dude, it's right there. It's like a shadow. It would have been standing right here. Right at the top of these steps.
From this point on, ladies and gentlemen, my video gets better, his video gets worse. Now, you would think a radio turning on by itself and a full-bodied shadow figure would be the best that you're going to get in one night. No, this is the beginning.
I just want to speak to you. That's it. Oh my god, what the fuck?
This genius, he just sits there. He heard footsteps out in the hallway. Instead of getting up and going to look with the camera so we can see, he just sits there in a room acting like he's scared. Ooh, 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 ooh. Dude, I'd have been out there with the shadow figure. No, scratch that. I probably would have been out there with the radio turned on by itself. But that's right, you're not scared. Because you fake all your videos.
Up to this doorway? Are you somewhere in this room? Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh, okay. Holy moly.
Whatever you do, don't get up there and open the door so us, the viewer, can see that nobody's in there knocking on the door. No, don't do that.
I'm sorry guys, I don't mean to retreat, but I just do not feel wanted in that room. What? No way! Dude, that was the door! Oh, no! He just shut the door on me! How the fuck do you explain that?
The door slammed on him. Did we see the door close? No, but we clearly heard it. Now, he's at the door. Now the question would be, did he go in that room to see what was in there? No. No, not at all. And if he did, he didn't record it on camera. And then he has the gall to ask, now how do you explain that? Your buddy, whoever isn't on camera, is in that room. Just close the door. Wow.
You know, I never actually went in here yet. Whoa. Hello? That was like right when I opened this closet.
I know. Wow, no matter where you go, you're catching this amazing evidence. That's unreal. Unbelievable. Wow.
Is there someone in here? I thought I may have heard someone. Ooh, wait, it's cold in here. Holy. Somebody in here? Something's weird about that closet for sure.
Something weird about that closet, huh? Last time you said that about the tricycle, look what happened. Anytime he says, "Ooh, something's weird," you can expect major paranormal activity.
I just captured this white mist-like form floating in the closet.
Little did I know something quite shocking was about to occur.
So the mist wasn't shocking enough, I guess? He's like, "Oh, you seen the mist? Well, something shocking is about to occur." Keep in mind, he never shows you the picture. He'll show it after he runs it through Photoshop and his editor. But you'll never see the picture. He won't turn it around and show the camera.
Oh, what the?
Why would you be aiming a camera toward the floor?
And he takes another picture, and he's holding his handheld camera in this hand and his picture camera in this hand. Now, or the other way, whichever way, he's holding them both. Now, he takes a picture in here and he's aiming his camera the opposite direction. Not in the bathroom or the doll room, but down at the dollhouse. Why would you not be holding them the same way? You're snapping a picture straight ahead. Why are you not recording with the camera? Oh, that's right, the doll's about to fall. It's a good thing you snap a picture and show us too. He catches this doll in mid-fall. Or something grabbed it and threw it, whatever.
What was that? Who's in here? Hello? I feel like something's missing. Look at. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! That doll just tipped over. Like, how do you explain that? Like,
yeah, you can definitely tell he watched my video on him. He's like, well, how can he keeps asking every time something significant happens? How can you explain that? You faked it. That's how I can explain it. And definitely this part coming up, especially when you show the picture.
Like, it was pretty much on there. I'm pretty sure it was, if I remember, but I'd have to look back at the footage.
Nothing this man says makes sense. He talks and he tries to debunk himself, acting like he's debunking himself, but when he does it, it makes him look worse instead of making him look better. Dumb debunks.
I mean, that's kind of, I don't know. I'm gonna have to look really close at the footage. Unfortunately, I don't think I caught it because I think I was filming in this direction. Although I did not capture the clown doll moving on video, I did snap this photo of it being dragged off of the shelf. What's even stranger is that this fog-like aura seems to be surrounding it.
I don't see no motion blur on the doll to show that it was moving when the picture was snapped. You could have easily just laid it down on its side. And the way it fell is questionable. I mean, it's not impossible, but if you look at the way the thing was standing on the end of that, why would it land on its side and then fall over in there? That makes no sense. Let me show you a little animation of what I'm talking about.
So the doll was here. How'd it wind up like that? You would think if something fell, it would have done like that right there, completely off head first. What I think he done is this right here. He just took it and he laid it right down in there. That's what he did.
I think this is the room I've been dreading the most.
I'm sorry, say what? This is the room you're dreading the most. Out of everything that you've been through, all the paranormal evidence that you've caught, this is the room that you dread. When you open that door, you had better be walking into the seventh circle of hell to top what you've already caught.
Looks like you got a little bit of ectoplasm on your chin there, little buddy.
Oh, God. Am I really gonna go up here? I have to.
And he heads up toward the attic. I'm pretty sure nothing of note will happen up here.
Who's up here? Could you show yourself? Whoa! Oh, I just seen something. I saw like a light. I wonder if it's more children. I don't know, I just got that vibe for some reason.
I love how he has to beat his audience over the head too, by the way. He's like, I saw a flash of light. It must be a kid. It must be, the ghost of a child. Last time you said that, toys got messed with. Now, being as he said it again, there's going to be some toy up here that moves, obviously. Man, just the foreshadowing is strong with this one.
There's another one. Holy. They're so quick.
No, there's no flash of light there, because where you aim the camera, you can see over there the whole time. Not one time does it show a flash of light. You just told a big fat fib.
I did not see any light source in this footage, and the camera was over there.
Oh my God! Nearly gave me a heart attack. It sounded like a on the window. But this is the 3rd floor, so there's no way somebody would be outside. It'd be impossible.
These knocks are overlays, but for you to sit there and say it's impossible for somebody to be on the outside because it's on the 3rd floor, that's just, take a look at these pictures. You see, it's got porches on both sides of the house where the windows are. So any human being could, in theory, stand out there and knock on those windows all night long. So don't say it's impossible. I don't think they're doing it in this case, which they could, but I think it's overlays. But don't say it's impossible, because this proves it's not impossible. Leave the debunking to somebody that knows what they're talking about.
3 o'clock.
I want to see if I can capture that light on camera. You can appear wherever you like. Are you still up here?
Goo 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 goo.
Whoa, I heard that. Could you make that sound again? Okay.
What? I get bored. I don't know what else to tell you. I know I put a lot of animations in these things, but it helps me get through it. That, and I don't let it interfere when it comes time for the debunk itself.
Glad you're still up here. I'd hate to be alone. Could you show yourself? I thought I saw something behind me.
But I do want to say this. See, when he turns the camera, because he said he thought he saw something behind him. First off, how do you see something in the dark behind you? In your periphery? Sure, I'll buy that. But right behind you when you're looking straight ahead, how would you see something behind you? Makes no sense. But it is an excuse for you to turn the camera that direction.
Is anybody over here? How many spirits are up here? What? Look! Dude, that thing was just moving! That rocking horse just moved! Did you move it again? Oh, dude, I think I might have caught that on camera.
Once again, I'm speechless. The rocking chair is moving right on camera. But I don't understand why. I think I caught it on camera. You know you did. You looked at it through the camera. You must have a really gullible audience to have to beat it into their brain that much. But this time you got caught.
In this shocking piece of footage, you can see the rocking horse rocking back and forth completely by itself. I have absolutely no explanation for this phenomena whatsoever.
I do. I suspect that you had your buddy down the hallway there rock it himself. And I know what you're thinking, especially if their supporters come here. They'll be like, well, Shapy Poo, if him or his buddy, either one, anybody rocked it, you would have to show them doing that very thing on camera and recording it as well. You would have to show a different angle to show that they could do it in the first place. Okay.
It is my belief that this was once again another ghostly child haunting the Boyd house. Could you move it one more time?
Pay attention to this next clip, especially if you're supporters of this guy. You might learn something. Now, what I'm going to show you is he's going to show you the paranormal footage of the rocking chair, and then it's going to be followed up by B-roll.
It starts off by showing the paranormal of the rocking course, but watch what happens when the transition happens. Now it's closer to the horse and it's rocking faster, which shows that it can be faked.
This literal genius, this rocket scientist of paranormal investigating, in the B-roll showed a different angle of the horse rocking even faster. Now, if you wasn't paying much attention, you wouldn't have caught it. How would you have two angles? That would show that you're able to rock it without being over there rocking it, or even having a string, because that's a completely different angle of the rocking course rocking, and you're nowhere near it. It's amazing what you can catch when you pay attention.
Thank you for moving this. Is there anything?
Somebody rocked this horse from that little cubby hole right there.
It's unbelievable, what people put in their B-roll because they're, well, for one, not too intelligent. Plus, you saw that cubby hole. He could have been there and reach out, rock the horse, and, slid his arm back. Or heck, he could have even been over at the stairs on the right-hand side, or over in that wall area. You wouldn't have seen him, or you wouldn't have seen a string tied to it. But the fact of the matter is, you can rock the horse and the momentum will keep it rocking. That and the fact, the B-roll. Now, had I been up there and would have seen the stuff that this guy saw, and it was real, let me show you what I would have done. The hidden words are killer clowns. Now, I just want to tell you guys how much I appreciate you. Hey, if you're in Debunkers Anonymous or want to join it on Facebook, you can make recommendations. Now, if you're a paying member of any kind, if you've donated money to the channel, you have a video anytime you want it. You just gotta email me and tell me who you are and who you want. And if it's debunkable, I will debunk it. As soon as I can. And I'll dedicate the video to you. Or you can stay anonymous. But yeah, this is a good video. A good, strong, solid video. Just shows you things ain't always what you see. And shows you this guy makes a lot of mistakes in his videos that blatantly tells you that it's staged. Now, I know he's going to be in the comments probably whining about it. But hey, these are just my opinions, bud. It's not that deep. I love you guys. I appreciate you. And I'll see you in the next video. Y'all come back now, you hear? Peace.